So, what's next in store for Mike Thornton? Yeah, that is a very good question. Hey, come on.
Breaking news from Moscow this morning. Last night, the United States Embassy was the victim of a terrorist attack. According to eyewitnesses speaking
last
exclusively
night.
to CNN, the attackers were well armed and struck with
Also,
military
she's
precision.
there again.
Thus far, no group has stepped forward to take credit for the attack.
Russian FSB spokesmen have not released many details of the incident.
Yeah, if you decide to attack Surkov, I've never decided to attack Surkov. I believe you have to fight Champion Chick. Don't know anything about that fight because I've never fought him. Anyway, let's check our email. Bah. Have some funds. Fun. Ooh, DV server. Ah, keyloggers. The first time I heard about a keylogger was on MapleStory. Crazy times. So, Deus Volt, also translated as Deus Lo Volt, or Dieu le Volt, if you're a fan of French. It means God wills it, and as a catchphrase, it has its origins in the Christian Crusades. So, Deus Volt, eh? That sounds suspicious. As in, the exact name of our next operation. Yes. Well, I think that mission went very well. Oh. Nah, we don't really need that, do we? Actually, do we? It couldn't hurt.
News designer Robin Goulet's latest.
Let's attach it. Perfect.
Authorities are baffled by the aftermath of a shootout at the Leningradsky train yard, which left several dead and an
Okay.
estimated $500,000 in property damage.
That safe house, the Moscow hub has been completed. And now we begin Operation Deus Volt. The game is not a palindrome, these three hubs. For example, a certain ally that you can make in Taipei can assist you in a fashion with the Braco fight. But we'll get to that later. So, let's go to Rome, everybody. What do you think the safe house will look like? Terrorist action, eh? Yeah, we'll have to figure out this terrorist action. Ooh, doesn't look too bad. And
Getting situated.
ah!
Nice place. I kind of hope this operation lasts a while. I could get used to this. Alright, what do we got?
From the information Shahid gave us, it's not clear what the link is between Halbech and Al-Samad in Rome. But it does list the local Al-Samad cell leader, a Jibril al-Bara. But
Sounds like there's a snag.
you could say that. A government-sized one.
Ah,
Let's just take it one step at a time then. What's
Yeah.
the problem?
There's a CIA listening post here in Rome, and it's pretty well staffed. They're definitely running a search on you. Huh. And Al-Samad, it looks like.
What's their chance of tracking us down?
I don't know. You could try to stay below the radar, but that doesn't really seem to be your strong suit.
Any chance of keeping an eye on them, or bugging the system, tapping into their network?
It's possible, but you'd need to slip in there without being detected.
we know how
So
that
we'll have
goes.
to be extra covert when carrying out this covert op.
Covert
Which will make
op.
finding the Al-Samad cell even harder.
There may be another way to get information we need on Al-Samad and Halbech. It looks like there's an NSA echelon listening post in Rome. You might be able to access that and use their database to do our hunting for us.
Ah,
It looks like
not bad.
it's in a gelato shop.
You
What?
gotta be kidding me.
Stranger
Wait,
things have
what's a
happened.
gelato
So
shop?
those are my options? Disarm the listening post, tap into the NSA computer, or make a straight run for Albara? What about Halbeck? What's their tie here?
There's nothing about it in Shahid's records. So I did a check of Halbeck employees and ex-employees in Rome. One recent arrival came to the top that I think is worth looking into. Conrad Marburg.
Sounds sinister.
What do you have on him?
Not much. He seems to avoid the spotlight. He's not showing up on many sites or search results.
Alright, so what's Marburg's tie to Halbeck?
He doesn't have one, at least as of a year ago. He was actually chief of security, but then apparently transferred to working as a contractor for the Veteran Combat Initiative.
Oh,
That's the same organization that Z works for.
Yep.
Oh, joy.
She may know something that could help us.
Unless you need advice on implants, I wouldn't bother.
You're right.
Alright, you got a picture of Marburg?
Sending it to your screen now. His dossier doesn't have much on him, and some of the early details seem sketchy to me. Mike, what's wrong?
Something tells me Marburg's our real problem. But let's figure out the Al-Samad connection first. They're a little more knee-jerk than Halbeck.
Do you think Shahid will help?
I'm certain, especially if Halbeck's involved. I'll contact him, see what I can find out about Albara.
Okay. So, at least we have some leads. And it does look very nice outside. Oh yes, and that's not all. This entire place is... yeah... very nice. Oh, Braco's knife. We forgot to examine this.
I think there's enough coke residue on this knife to get very, very high.
Anything else? You should clean that knife, Mike. Clean it so you could use it for your lethal takedowns. Yeah, you can use non-lethal takedowns or lethal takedowns. I have never ever used a lethal takedown. Maybe I will when I feel like it. Ah, and up here we have, well, why are there, I mean, this is like the outside of a restaurant, or, you know, outside of a cafe. We cannot climb up the steps, we cannot even go near them, which is unfortunate, really. Ooh, what's that? Allah salute. Right, whatever. And here we have a trusty computer. Any emails? Aha, MI6 intercept A. Ah. Yeah. Well, look to your own government. Wait, not your government. Never mind. I forgot to archive this. No, we don't have any new stuff here yet. Oh wait, we've got the intel. Never forget the intel. Jibal al-Bara, CIA. Well, I'm sure everybody already knows everything about the CIA. It's funny, that is. Oh. Hey, why do we have one of Braco's magazines here? Well, never mind. Let's go on to the next part.